What's going on, beautiful people? Always my pleasure to put this camera on, hit the record button, and speak to you. So, I want to talk to you guys about being in a relationship of a romantic nature and share with you some insights that I have been gaining. I have been in a beautiful, wonderful relationship now for over 7 months, and uh, boy, has it been a roller coaster, has it been a beautiful roller coaster. And I have so much to share with you guys. I am in the beginning, we're still in the beginning, we are still in the beginning stages. And so uh, there's a lot of insights. I'm learning a lot of things, right? And I want you to take something and keep this in mind, and I'll talk more about it in the video. Each relationship you experience in life is a mirror. It's mirroring to you your beauty, your strengths, your weaknesses, your flaws, and your insecurities. Plain and simple. Every relationship, whether it's with a mother, a father, a friend, a lover, right? So, the romantic relationship is a very sacred and very intimate. It's very intimate because you're intertwining all your energy centers together, right? You share. So you got the chakras, the 7 energy centers, right? So if you start with the root here, you're sharing a home together, you're sharing financial resources together. You go up and then you get the sex chakra, you're sharing pleasure together, you're sharing creativity together, right? You could even create a baby. Then moving to the solar plexus, both of you are sharing your places in the world and also your ego and all that comes with it. Then the heart chakra, there is the love. You're sharing love together. And then the throat chakra, you're in constant communication with one another, right? And then your third eye, you're also same thing. You're both, for example, like just as simple as sleeping together, in the same bed, and going into the dream world next to each other, going into the astral world next to each other, having experiences together that are opening your third eye, having conversations that are opening your third eye, etc. And in the crown chakra, both of you could be experiencing, bliss together. So you're intertwining all your energy centers together here. That's why this is quite, it is, I mean, I guess everything is beautiful, and the word special, the word special, from maybe the highest of perspective, there's nothing really special, because it's all you, it's all God. But as a human, I will say that is a special relationship, right? You could have all these aspects with someone else, but for instance, you could have all these things with the mother, for example, your mom, but you're not gonna share this sex aspect of that with your mom, right? And if you are, then yeah, that's something is off there. Okay, so yeah, that's why this is quite a special relationship as far as your humanity is concerned, because it's a really an intertwining of all the energy centers. So of course with that comes a lot of lessons in remembrance of who you are. uh, if you've been up to date with my videos and Instagram, you're on Instagram specifically, you see that I share videos and pictures, beautiful videos, beautiful pictures with Miranda, and you can see we're cute together, we're lovey-dovey, it's beautiful, and that's the truth. Honestly, like that's how we are for and that's nothing actually. That's how we are for the absolute majority of the time. But don't mistake this, don't think that it's always like that. Okay, we have complications, and we have things come up, and we have insecurities come up, traumas come up, uh, shortcomings come up on both sides mutually. And in fact, we are going to make a video very soon, uh, called how to resolve arguments, because we have arguments too, and there were some like pretty not so nice ones. Okay, there was not so nice ones, right? And there were times where we were even considering, like, all right, should we go on our own for a little while, right? It even got to that level. uh, but it's funny because every time that happens, we get even closer together, because we both understand that this relationship maybe in a human form. No, not maybe, for sure. If you're with the right partner, that is the most intimate type of relationship you're gonna experience if you're with the right partner. Okay? Because again, of all the intertwining of all the different energy centers. So that is the most intimate relationship. You're not gonna experience a more intimate relationship than that if you're with the right partner. And so that is the so we both understand that that is the clearest, most crystal clear mirror you're ever gonna get with another human being. Okay? So that when something comes up, I know that this is, and if it's something unpleasant, a complication, it's showing me something here that I gotta work on. Simple as that. Right? So I'll share with you some things, that this relationship has mirrored to me. My impatience, my lack of compassion at times, uh, um, judging, that I could be judging and not accepting of something in my partner, right? And so it's showing me some things like that, some of my shortcomings, my character flaws here. And it goes the same way for Miranda also, right? She same thing for her. It is showing her something also in her that isn't yet resolved, right? So we are love deep down, and so anything that isn't love is an obstruction that we can heal, we can transmute and transcend ultimately. So if you can think about any relationship as a mirror, any relationship, and if you are in an intimate relationship, I guarantee you, if not already, after, not even after, you can even experience it even in the honeymoon phase, right? I guarantee you, you're going to have complications. Things are going to come up. Because all humans have been wounded. And because all humans have been wounded, when two humans, a man and a woman, get together in a relationship, they will experience their traumas come up, their insecurities come up, their shortcomings come up, their character flaws come up, their inner child wounds come up, their fears, and at the same time, this also mirrors to your beauty. So in those moments where it's bliss between you two, and you both see how beautiful you are, right? You're also seeing your own beauty, and she's seeing your own beauty, and both of you are mirroring to each other your own beauty, your own strengths, your own beauty, really. Just how beautiful you are. You appreciate one another. So a relationship, when I say relationship here, I'm specifically talking about the romantic one, but all relationships is a mirror to you. It mirrors to you your beauty, and it mirrors to you your character flaws, it mirrors to you your fears, it mirrors to you your hopes, it mirrors to you everything. Okay? So next time you get in an argument or something, or just a little thing, right? Little, like just a minor, could be like a minor thing, right? Why don't you clean after this, for example? They're like, I didn't know, or blah, blah, blah. Something little like that. Instead of looking at the other person, trying to point a finger on them, saying, you should have acted like that, you should have been like that, just ask yourself, what is this showing me here? It is showing me like a character flaw. Is it showing me an inner child wound? Is it showing me is it showing me a fear that I have? And then you go on your own time and you sort of contemplate that, and you work with that. You work with some affirmations. I'm currently working with a few affirmations. One of them is I am patient, because turns out I didn't know, like, it turns out I had a big blind spot, and I didn't see all these character flaws, right? And so one of the things I noticed in this relationship that was constantly mirrored to me is I'm impatient, right? I just have a thing in me, I'm impatient. So I'm working with an affirmation, I am patient, I am patient, I am patient. And then the other one I'm working with is I am compassionate, because also, there's times where I just wasn't really putting myself in her shoes, in Miranda's shoes, and and trying to understand what's going on in her, and so I did not act with compassion. So I'm working with these affirmations. So once you see that this relationship is mirroring to you something, and then you say, okay, I admit I am flawed in these things, and I'm going to do this or that. I'm going to do some self work, some affirmations, etc., to be more of those things, to be, a better, just a more loving partner, a more loving lover. Okay, instead of trying to blame the other person or point fingers. So hopefully this helps and sheds some insights. I have so much more to share, and we're still very much in the early stages of our relationship, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful roller coaster, and keeps getting higher and higher and higher, right? And each time we have a complication, it brings us that much closer, and we learn that much more, and we see that much clearer in the mirror, right? So it's okay to say I'm wrong. It's okay to say I made a mistake. And it's okay to make it over and over, as long as you're actively working on being more loving in whichever way, whichever that mirror is showing you, or if you're working on transmuting and transcending your traumas that are coming up, or your insecurities, etc. And you got to be patient about all of this, folks. It's a process. Okay, we'll be sharing with you guys a video soon about how to resolve an argument. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I would like to thank all our patrons for the support, all the people that donate on the PayPal. If you want to pledge your support on Patreon, the link is down below. As a token of gratitude for your support, we'll transport you over to the Telegram group, and in the group we share things about all kinds of things, everything that we talk about here. Okay, it's a support group, a mastermind group, and also you can ask me anything on Telegram. You can message me in person and ask me about anything, or talk to me about anything. I'll be there answering as soon as possible. If you would just want to donate on PayPal, like you just want to send us $1, $2, $1 million, $2 million, there's a link down below also, just a one-time donation. And yeah, I also do video consultations. If you're interested to book a call, there's a link down below in the description. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.